Hi, Julie Torrens here. How are you, friends? You guys are my friends. Okay, I have a whole lot of stuff, and I don't want to just sit here and talk, so I'm going to get started as I kind of tell you what I've got going on. So today, I wanted to do a video right away. I was just kind of looking forward to it. I'm pulling out my Ranger Aquamarine ink, and I've got a few small stencils here. But I knew I had some things I had to do, like clean up my kitchen, because I went to bed with a dirty kitchen because I was so tired. But it's all good. Let's see. Let's use this one. So I got my kitchen done. Well, you know, that kind of leads to another thing, and I realized just how many dish towels were dirty and stuff, and I thought, oh, go ahead and do your laundry. And because of me living in an apartment, I do my laundry, you know, right here on the property, but you can't like leave it. You've got to keep it going. And so you have like a half hour and you've got to go back to the laundry room. Can't do a video with that. So that had me looking at my phone and also picking up some stuff around the apartment. Came across my electric bill. Okay, paid that. You know, and it was one thing lead to another, lead to another. Now I have got my, let me see. Okay, line that up. I have my bead journal well into the works, and I'm liking it a lot, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But I had to do some kind of picking up, cleaning up, because my grandson came over yesterday, which is great. But, you know, this paper stuff everywhere, that doesn't go well with a 2-year-old. So I did some picking up, and I just found so many, I don't know if you could really even call them scraps. Not really. Bits, some scraps, yes, but some like half a sheet of this or a quarter of a sheet of that. You know, I don't necessarily consider those scraps. So I decided to kind of compartmentalize some of that stuff. And sure enough, oh my goodness, I don't even know if I'm where you can see me. Sure enough, that got me to realize that I've got too much of that kind of stuff. I can't store it. I'm not really one to sit down and sort, okay, here's a box of scrap coffee dye. Here's a box of scrap newsprint. I know. So I've got that pile right here. Found these blanks. And that's what I started working on. And I thought, well, let's decorate some of these. I'm always crying about ephemera. So I've got some of my bee stuff here with me, but I've got some other stuff too. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and ink up the edges of this now that I've put the blue on it. I think it's pretty. That is, it's a set that is on PM Artist Studios. The designer is Carrie the Crafter. I know a lot of you guys follow him. But I bought a set of his, of course it's kind of running out of ink. I bought a set of his border. It's a border collection. And I just love it. And for doing things like tags and what have you, it's great. But I mean, I use it in my art journals. I use them all the time. Okay. I like that. That's a nice start. You know, I like florals. So what else can we think about, like a focal point? I've got my birds here. I'm very crowded on my desk, but that's okay. Ooh, it's cute, but way too big. That belongs on something. I don't want to chop it all up. I've got a nest of eggs. No idea what kind of bird. There's a big egg. What have we got here? A whole string of birds. Get where you can see me. A whole string of them on a twig. What's this one? Kind of look like robin eggs, and that's not a robin, but I think we're going to pretend. Because I think that looks cute, don't you? No. No, that bird will fly away. Okay, let's set the birds aside. But I like this combination very much. And it has like a gray ring around it, so I'm not too worried about inking it up. I think it looks good. Needs something around there. Hang on. Well, here. This is what I'm talking about. This is the bundle of stuff. So let's reach into the bundle. I grabbed the first bag, and I've got this, which kind of goes, this is a coffee filter that I sprayed. And that might be kind of cute. Let's see. I like that. I like that. I'm just going to tear this off here. And these can go back in that bin. Now, one of the things I like about using, here, this says the shimmer side. One of the things I like about using coffee filters, they kind of give you the feeling of tissue paper, but they are way stronger. Way, way, way stronger. So I would not try to glue stick like I am on tissue paper. It would, at least for me, it would have been in 1,000 shreds. Okay, get the card. Good. Now the nest. So what's on your desk, or in my case, under my desk, around my desk, all ended up in one tote with me knowing in my heart I have to do something with this. And rather than spend a couple of hours sorting it, I'm just gonna start using it right now. Because if I didn't throw it away, and I'm not shy about throwing things away. But if I didn't, now, bird, you got to fit on here. There we go. If I didn't throw it away, it's because I like it, right? So I figure stuff in there's got to be good. Okay. All right. I'm liking this. Needs more. Well, we could do like a bigger flower down here. Let's see. I've got flowers, of course. Let's go with a totally different color, though. Yep. And I realize that's like a totally different style. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to grab a leaf. Because, you know, birds kind of hide their nests. All right. It's a little too big. I like it, but a little too big. I've got this bunch of flowers. These are smaller. There's sort of little pink flowers around the nest, and I think that kind of goes nice. These are from my summer collection of printables that are on PM Artist Studio's site, pmartiststudio.com. I'll link my my printables there for you. Take a look. You don't have to buy. Take a look. Tell me in the comments what you think. There we go. I just like, for one thing, that they're watercolor, but they're on regular paper. That was one of the first things that really got me to want to do this, to make printables. Okay, I want to get another flower for up here and maybe kind of keep it in the same colorway. Maybe a bigger one. Too big. I don't want it that overwhelming. But maybe a couple. I just like the flowers in the back, flowers in the front. I'm liking the look of that. Yep. Let's get a leaf or two. I'll go with a little bit smaller. I think one leaf will do it, maybe two. Let's get this leaf on. I've got you rather close because I knew we were going to be doing kind of small work here. Yeah, let's get, you know I was going to get another leaf, didn't you? Yeah. Wow, this is turning out better than I had. Well, I guess I don't know what I was imagining, but I just was, you know, the whole thing was just starting to kind of trigger a little anxiety. You know, I have to get done things. I mean, I had to get that kitchen cleaned up because that's just not nice to leave your kitchen in such a state. And then that, you know, pay the bill and, oh, yeah, paying the bill. Just you know, the electric bill. It's no big deal. In this little place, the electric bill is not that expensive. So, but that just opened up things that made me think, oh, it's October and it's car insurance time and it blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, I'm talking to the insurance company to get that paid. Okay. I'm liking this. I don't think it needs any more. We can always add more. Let's get this on the done pile. All right. Hey, like I said, this is working out better than I thought. Okay, black. And it feels really cool. I got these tags from Lynn or Linda. I think it's Lynn. But she's something like Grumpy Gnome Silver or something. She sent me these in a swap / Happy Mail. Okay, so this is left over from my Bugs and Butterflies. No, I take it back. This is from my journal that was a gardener's field notes. Yep. And these were little leftover bits. But I like this, but I think I have it upside down. And I like this. But I like this. Okay, so far so good. I really like it. Tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you what I'm going to do. Now, doesn't that just frighten you? Let me turn around here and grab a Posca. Hang on. Okay. That is awfully black. And I want to give it a boost. And I don't have white ink that I can, like, oh, what would you say? I don't know. to do like stamping or to do stenciling. Okay, I'm gonna put one here. What I'm doing is I'm going to doodle a border. I guess this is kind of like what I am doing. I'm going to put a circle here and here. What I'm doing is I'm kind of putting an edge on it instead of inking the edge. Do you know what I mean? I'm still creating a border. Good. Now I'm going to go around it again. And I'm just wiggling. I don't have anything going on in my mind to say, do this, do that. I'm just making a wiggly line from circle to circle. Okay, kind of like interference, isn't it? Now those circles, let's see about some pink. And maybe, okay, it's just, what I'm getting is the binder. There we go. So just needed a little what? Kind of activation. Okay, I like that, but now I want more pink. I know. We'll just do like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's like a dance step. There. Doodling. That's what I did. I just did some doodling. I should have warned you, with this kind of a project that I don't really know what I have in mind, I'm going to set this aside to let it dry, and then we'll work on it some more. It doesn't take that long, but right now it'll smear. And on black with white, it'll really show. Okay. You know, I just didn't know what to bring out. What should I, you know, what should we use? So I brought out as much as I could. All right, now, Carrie explained in one of his videos that these are supposed to be rose leaves, and I didn't realize that, but I just think they're cool leaves. So let's get these leaves out, and let's get, how about the sepia? I know I'm not always big on brown, but I do like this color. So let's do the same as kind of what we did at the beginning. I'm going to put my glue book under it because this archival ink is not easy to get off. I can get it off the counter, but it's not easy. So if I can avoid it, I think that's the smarter thing to do. Okay, so this is that same collection. It's just a different one. Okay, maybe it'll smear the brown. I mean, this stuff dries permanent, but on plastic like this is Yupo. The stencil's made of Yupo. Okay. I think since I just kind of moved it up so they're not lining up, I should be okay. That doesn't look too, yeah. You know, I wanted it to look a little randomish. Little points, there we go. Okay. Good. Little sticky. Now maybe turn it around again. These will be kind of off the edge, but that's fine. Okay, good. Doesn't look like leaves at all, at least not to me. I love it. It's just like a random pattern. I'm going to put one up here. I mean, kind of in lines, but I don't know, just kind of shapes. Yeah, I like it. Put one down here. Good. All right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what to get together for this. What supplies to gather, so I just did my best guessing. And okay, oh, you know what? Were you yelling at me? Go around the edge. Yep, go around the edge. Frame it out. Okay, there we go. There, ta-da. Okay, now back to these guys. Wasn't this kind of where we were going? And this one could go this way. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. Let's see. Got a ticket. Okay, I like this better. Definitely like this better. Yes, yes. Okay, now, I think what I'm going to do, let's get a, if I have one of those sprigs, one of those green, like this. I see a couple of little ones. They could work. But if I had one more big one, oh, another little one. It's all right. Okay. So, I'm going to put one of these under where it's going to, I want it to tuck under this a little bit. So right about there. Okay. Glue stick. I just didn't feel like I could work on my bead journal when I had this scrappy bend getting out of control. And it doesn't need to. Let's use it up. Okay, good. Now I'm going to put this one, and I'm going to have some kind of going over it. Okay. Just kind of joining the three together, or the two together. That doesn't. Okay. Where'd that card go? Alrighty. Now, let's get one of these. One more. I hope I'm not working too far down on my table. If I am, I apologize. Okay. One more. I got one more. I'm kind of thinking it needs one more. Oh my. A leaf went right into the center. I got it out. Oh goodness, Julie, Julie, Julie. All right. I like that. And let's get a small flower. Here's a small one. The small things tend to head towards the bottom. See if we got another one like that-ish. I got two more here. Yes. Yep, but it needs a leaf up top. But I like this one here. Okay. Let's see. Maybe two skinnier ones. Let's get those leaves on there. Yes, we're doing it. Maybe this one can come off this way. Now let's get our flowers on. That looks nice. And now this guy here. I like him, but he needs an edge. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and use the sepia. I like it better already. Do I have a spot that's not gluey yet? I think so. Okay. Now, I like that tag. Good. Okay. We're percolating right along here. Whoop. All right, now back to the black. I think it's dry enough. What did we say? Let's see. I've got some big things in my fall. I don't know. I like it. I obviously need to cut that out though. And I don't know if I've got, I'll try if I can do it with these scissors. Because I don't have my itsy bitsy scissors here. Let's just see what I can do. Sorry for fussy cutting, but I just knew if I took this center out and then tried to store it, I just knew that was going to be a disaster. But I think I can get this okay. I may not get it real clean off, but I think we can make it work. Hey, there we go. Just had to work around a little corner there. Already it looks better. You know, I watched Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah, and she cuts everything out with these massive scissors. She does a great job. I guess it's just practice, you know. She does it often. She does it a lot. And it just takes some practice. I don't think I can get that. All right, let's see about right here. We'll get some off. See, this leaf was just barely hanging on in the design. So I'm not going to take it all off. And I can just ink some of this up. Did I say I can't do this? No, I don't think this was the one I said I couldn't do. Okay, yeah, I practically cut that leaf off. All right. Yeah, we'll just hit that with a little bit of ink. Can I make it fit? Let's see. That's worse. Just pretty much straight up and down. All right, well, we can do that. I'm going to use my art glitter glue because it's just so fragile. I don't want to take a glue stick and just start rubbing it all over the place. I think I'll rub all the leaves off. Ooh, I just refilled it, and I can remember last time I refilled it, the art glitter glue was just a little bit thinner, but it thickens up as you go along, so. I can always touch it up once it's on, because I think, could be wrong, but I think the art glitter glue might show. Oh boy. If I get it on the black, because it's, like I said, it kind of feels like velvet. All right, let's get a paper towel. All right, let's do like this. Put the lid on the drippy art glitter glue. See, it does dry clear, but I don't know if it dries matte. We'll just have to see. Okay, let's get my little inky sponge and see if I can, well, I darkened it up in the different place. And I think we're getting it. Let's just get a little bit on this corner. Okay, I think we've kind of deadened the white spots. All right, now, I really got a lot of ink there. Well, that's all right. Let's get a flower. Let's just get a flower. I don't think blue, because the leaves are blue. Oh yeah, that'll look good. Let's get some other ones. I'm gonna just take a handful off of here so I can get to the smaller ones. I don't mind this one. Another yellow. And maybe another purple. Yeah, I like that. Let me know what you think. Now the flowers are from my summer collection and the twig is from my autumn or fall collection. Why do I use so much of mine? Because I love them. I really do. Someone who follows me and she's been with me from the get-go is Susie Allen, and she's the one that coined the phrase jewelify. You're just jewelifying everything. Here's this little thing that I had cut out. I think I'm going to use that right there. I cut it out of the dictionary when I was doing the bugs and butterfly journal, and I cut out the definition of a grasshopper. Yeah, we'll use that, but not right this minute. Let's get those flowers on because they're just so sweet. So yeah. Maybe we don't need a purple one right up next to a purple one. I think that border I made is kind of whimsical, and my flowers are kind of whimsical. So I like the way that goes. Got a red one here. Don't know if I had planned to use it or not, but I think I will. Well, now do we want the grasshopper down there? I mean, I kind of think it's cool. I don't know. It's good, but it's not great. Now, let me see. I've got... Now, this is going back to the gardening journal. I've got that. I could use even 2 of them, or this is a bigger one. And maybe then have the grasshopper. I just feel like the grasshopper looks too slapped down. Yeah, this isn't big enough. All right, think, Julie, think. You see, if I just use book page, well, that won't be good because this is book page. Do you see what I mean? I got an idea. Sorry for the boarding house reach. What about something like this? Huh? Huh? I think that will be good. Now, I realize I've torn off more than I need, kind of like biting off more than I can chew. That expression suits me to a T. Okay. I'm just kind of unfolding the edges again from being stored. Let's take this off here. Art glitter glue to the rescue. To tell you the truth, I don't think I ever decorated a black tag before. But I think I might like to do it again sometime. Yeah, I think so. The glue, as I say, it's a little bit runnier or looser than it was. So I'm just having to be really careful because it feels like I could just run it all over the desk. Okay, let's give that a go. It's covering the flower, and I really don't mind that. This could come right off there. Just a tiny bit here. Yep, that worked. Okay, and I have just a tiny bit off of this edge to trim. Now can we put the grasshopper on? See, I like that way better. Way better. Okay, art glitter glue. Whoop, sorry. Okay. Another tag done. I like that black tag. Needs a little trim here. Sweet. Okay. Another one. I've got them. Here's a white one. Did we do a white one already? Well, kind of like a beige-ish one we did. Okay. How about stencil again? I don't mind white. Now, I think that's the one I used. This one is similar, but not the same. All right, let's get out the purple. I brought the violet out. Majestic Violet. I know that's not the same color, but that was so long ago that it's going to be nice and dry. Can we move it over a little? All right. And this is from that same border collection. Oh, that's so cute. Trying not to get it on my table. I didn't put anything under it this time. Okay, maybe turn it around like I did last time. It's crooked. Okay, I got to get that book because I'm working over that hole. Hang on. Turn it over so it doesn't stick. All right. Oh, it's cute. Yeah. Carrie Crafter, if you're watching this, I love your stencils. Yes, sir, I do. Got more than one set of them. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Hey, looking good. Did you think you could have such a design from just one little border stencil? I'm always surprised. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I use stencils and when I get it done, like I, lift up my stencil to see where we're at, I'm always surprised. And I've been doing this for years. But, and I guess those surprises is what kind of keeps it fresh. Let's remember to do the edge a little bit here. I like that. I do. Okay. Look at that, folks. I think that looks nice. Okay, now we've done the birds. We've certainly done enough with flowers. What else have I got up my sleeve here? Let's see. We kind of worked with those. We haven't worked with bees. All right, I've got some big ones again. Well, that's not too big. I've got this little fairy girl. This looks like he's going to fly up and eat them. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, see, I like these two big bees. Yeah. Maybe a couple of flowers kind of behind them. Let's just see what it looks like. I mean, maybe we'll like it, maybe we won't. Okay, I've got to go into the fall ones to get bigger. Those almost look too small. Something big like this, I could trim it. Let's do that. All right. Now, I've got some autumn color leaves here, but I mean, is that necessarily bad? I don't think so. That's a little big. Is this the same? What else have we got in here? Let's see here. How about that one? Yep. Sometimes when you have such big things, it can be just a little bit harder. All right, let's see what we get with that. I like that additional flower, and maybe this one. All right, let's see. Let's just get started here. Now I realize, I think what I'll do, rather than, let me see, like cut it off just on one side. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a fold. Then I'll kind of know where to end the glue. All right, glue her up. So this morning I had the furnace on. It was in the 50s outside. There was so much humidity in the house. It was like over 50% humidity. So it felt cold and damp is what it exactly felt like. So I had the furnace on. I sure did. Well, where did I fold it? Okay. Oh, what about the leaves? Oh, well. We can still stick a leaf on. So yeah, I had the furnace on. Now the air conditioning's going because it's about 80 degrees now. Yep. Oh, Julie, you're a mess. You are a mess. What about down here? Yeah, air conditioning in the afternoon, furnace on in the morning. Michigan. Yep, that's what that is. Michigan. Michigan weather. It just is a little bit crazy. Plus, I guess I'm a little bit crazy. Okay. Let's trim this up, see what we've got, and then keep going. Alrighty. Oh, I like that. I have to tell you, I like it. I'm wondering if 2 of those is going to be too much. Maybe just, see? I mean, I just think that tells a story all on its own, don't you? Now, does it need a little flower like right here? I don't think it would hurt. I'm kind of, well, I was gonna say I've got some other ones here. I got another flower here, but I think I like this one. I'm gonna put this little leaf here. And then let's glue this one up. And now the big fly, or bee. It's not a fly, it's a bee. These can go in here. I don't want them to end up in a jumble bumble bin like I've got. All right, let's get this bee down. A friend of mine, Paula Keene, sent me a link to where she lives, like Amsterdam, they have bee conservation. So nice. We have places like that too. Okay, bee kind of blends in a little bit, do you think? I'm seeing that. So I've got some watercolor pencils. I grabbed a few of those. Let's go with the dark umber. And let's see what we can do with that to kind of highlight him. So he's not blending in quite so much, Mr. B. Yep. Right over the flower. This, I'm hoping it kind of looks like a shadow, like he's casting a little bit of a shadow on his flower. Okay, we went all the way around. Now, there's some little spaces in here that I'm just gonna fill in with a little dark. All right, now I've got a little water here. I brought a brush. Yep, it's right here. Like I said, I tried to think of anything I might need. And let's see if we can. Now, my digital, I printed off on a laser jet printer, so it won't move with water. And the archival ink that I used, it won't move with water. So I'm good to use water on all this kind of stuff. At least that's the premise. But so far my experience has been that, yeah, that works out. Are you seeing the shadowing? Sometimes it's not until I get to the editing and can see what you see. Things like this often show up better. They show up better on the video than they do with me being right here. Now, if you get your watercolor pencil wet, that's fine. It doesn't hurt it at all. But when you're running it over water, it intensifies. And you don't have to wet it. Like those two spots that I kind of filled in where his, between his head and his antenna, I'm just going to leave that. Okay, we'll let that dry, see what we think, but I like this tag, and I like it better with the shadowing around the bee. Okay, enough reminiscing about it. Let's get on. Okay, I've got enough. I'm just grabbing these in the order that they flopped on the desk. So I've got another brown tag. Let's get the brown ink and put an edge on it. I don't know that I want to necessarily put stencil on this yet. All these I found in that bin that I showed you, that big bin of scoop it up and get it up off the floor kind of thing. Yep. And I just love them. Okay. Where are we going with this? You know what? I've got some snippet roll things. They weren't really on a roll. I did them. Oh, why not? Which one, though? They're really a little bit small, but I still think it can work. The other one that I have, it's even smaller. See, that one's even smaller. All right, let's start out with a bit of this. I want a good size piece. Or maybe I'll, you know, make it into 2. All right, I like that just fine. Let's get that glued on. Those leftovers, I want to call them snippets because that's to me what they are. But I didn't make them on a roll. I mean, some people use things like, cash register, you know, old-fashioned cash register roll, adding machine roll. And I mean, that's great if you have it. I just use tracing paper. And I think it comes like 9 by 14 or something like that. I just bought it in the children's section of office packs. You know, what it was is like for teaching tool kinds of stuff. And they had these packs of tissue paper. The only other tissue paper that I've ever found, not tissue, I keep saying tissue, I apologize, tracing paper. The only other tracing paper I've ever found is like in a store that is for art, like architects, you know, drafting type thing. And it's in a roll and you get so much and it just, I don't think it's very handy. I find that although I'm limited to the size they provide, it's really big enough. Okay, I can see where I missed here a little bit. All right, let's get this one down. So here in Michigan, we're not in full autumn color, but we've got a lot of color going on, and it's just gorgeous. Our leaves are turning. What about you, Carrie the Crafter? What's going on in England? Or what about you, Miss Paula? Are the leaves turning where you live? Do they ever turn? I don't even know in where you live if they turn. I lived in Arizona and the leaves were year-round. So now my sister lives in Georgia, which is down by Florida, and they have a few, but an awful lot don't. Okay. A little coming up here. All right, now, snippet. I've got this one or this one. I'm kind of leaning towards this one because I feel like it's kind of the biggest, or this one with the pumpkin. I'm going to go with the middle one. And just fussy tearing away. Now, do I mind the straight edges? I really don't, because they're so in tune to the edge of my tag here. I'm going to take some of it off here. I want a little bit more of that doily to show. So I'm fussy tearing it a little closer, a lot closer. Now this is not like napkin where you can wet it and it'll go easier. This does not react that way. I've tried. I think I've tried. Maybe I haven't tried. I don't think it will. I'm going to take off a little bit more in here. All right, now let's take a look and see. Oh yeah, see, I like that better. Yep, I like that better. Now, I think I'm just going to glue that right down, right where it is. I mean, I don't think I want it. Well, maybe I do want it a little bit lower. And then do something up here. Maybe another leaf. It's kind of big. Hang on. And I'm digging around in this. How about some sprigs? Now we're talking. Okay. Okay. Let's get those guys up there. And I think these feel a little bit hardier, like I should be able to use the glue stick. I bumped you, I'm sorry. All right. Let's get this on. I'm afraid if I grab that card, I'll pull the leaves off. So I'm going to use my finger. Okay. Very good. Alrighty. And now, yeah. Yes, I like that very much. Glue her down before I change my mind. Now I've got videos of how I made these snippet rolls, just Julie Torrens, and then put snippet in the search and it will come up. I don't have a playlist of snippets, but it's not a bad idea. Let's see here. I threw that card somewhere. Here it is. Okay, well, let's do a little recap. See if we can make a little room here. And we did that tag. This tag. This tag. Those came out good. And then we did the black tag and the birds. So let me know in the comments, which are your favorites? I would say for me, I like the black one. And I think I'm going to see what I can do to be able to make some more black ones. In the meantime, please consider thumbs up if you like this video. Also subscribe. Hey, I'm a new channel. I appreciate the subscription so much. So please consider subscribing, hit the bell icon, and you'll be notified every time I put up a new video. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye.